Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. William Ruto's team yesterday evening passed through Nyandarua County, and this is the kind of a reception they were given. Have a look at this. That's an incident that occurred yesterday in Nyandarua County. And from that short clip, you can see clearly that those people there, those residents, are actually shouting ODM as they castigate William Ruto's team there. An indication that William Ruto is surely but steadily declining on the mountain as Raila Odinga rises steadily on the mountain. And that's a topic, ladies and gentlemen, we have really been having in this YouTube channel for some times now. There are those who believe that William Ruto will actually win the mountain vote. But contrary to that, I'm one person who strongly believes that by the time we shall be going to the election, Raila Odinga shall win, or rather will win, the mountain vote. And I've always maintained that because of two reasons. The first reason, I've always insinuated that our politics in this country is largely tribal. Mount Kenya most definitely will look where their son Uhuru Kenyatta is. If their son Uhuru Kenyatta will support Raila Molo Odinga, I've always maintained, and I still maintain today, that most definitely Mount Kenya will all vote or support Raila Molo Odinga. A good portion of the mountain will support Raila Molo Odinga. I know it's something that might appear far-fetched as of now when I'm talking, but looking at the bigger picture, I'm seeing that becoming a possibility. Because even from that clip alone, you know, that's something that was unheard of on the mountain. Somebody heckling William Ruto or even William Ruto's team was something that was unheard of on the mountain. But we are seeing in most occasions nowadays, such incidences are becoming common. They're becoming common on the mountain. And as time goes by, I know they will be very, very frequent because residents will now be reminded that there is an election to be undertaken. And the residents will now be forced to look at the direction where their son is. And in this case, if their son supports Raila Odinga, that's where a majority of Mount Kenya residents will look toward or will vote in that direction. So, why is William Ruto declining this fast? Because William Ruto, from the recent incidences we have seen, it seems to appear that William Ruto's popularity on the mountain is really declining and declining very, very fast. I tend to believe that's happening because of some reasons. The first reason is because now residents of Mount Kenya are now coming to terms that Uhuru and Ruto are not together. You know, for a very, very long time, residents of the mountain, actually they thought that Uhuru and Ruto were still together and that they were just still playing Raila Molo Odinga. But a good portion of the residents now are waking up to that reality. They are coming to terms that Uhuru and Ruto are not together. And they have also started now realizing that Uhuru Kenyatta is most likely supporting Raila Molo Odinga. That's what is really causing that steady decline of William Ruto on the mountain. And as William Ruto declines, residents are preferring to identify with ODM and also to identify with Raila Molo Odinga, courtesy to President Uhuru Kenyatta. And I'm also saying Ruto is also declining because all along, Ruto has been campaigning on the mountain. He has been campaigning on the mountain. So I tend to believe, ladies and gentlemen, that maybe people also feel a little bit bored of William Ruto because he has been there every day selling the same narrative he has been telling them. So in one way, the people, maybe they want some new faces. They want a fresh air. I tend to believe that's also a reason why William Ruto is no longer becoming very, very attractive on the mountain. You know, Raila is like now the new kid on the block. So residents, Raila's name, or rather ODM, causes some kind of excitement on the mountain. So that's also informing the reason as to why William Ruto is a little bit getting hated on the mountain as Raila Molo Odinga also declines. And there is also this factor, ladies and gentlemen, that I've always maintained in this YouTube channel, that it will be used very, very effectively against William Ruto. This is 2007 post-election violence. You know, in 2007, William Ruto was actually taken to The Hague and he was charged of crimes against humanity. And in the recent days, we have also been seeing some Keleweke leaders actually trying to bring back the memories of the 2007. That's a very, very powerful tool that I strongly believe will be used very effectively against William Ruto. You know, such kind of rhetorics really builds a lot of emotions very, very fast. They help in creating a lot of emotions very, very fast. And in this case, a negative kind of a perception or emotions will be created against William Ruto. Residents of Mount Kenya will just be reminded of maybe the pain they underwent in the assumed or alleged hands or involvement of William Ruto. So as that happens, ladies and gentlemen, residents of the mountain will actually be isolating themselves from William Ruto. In fact, they will be hating William Ruto more than even now. In fact, sometimes I did insinuate that by 2022, the most hated politician will be William Ruto. That's something I've been trying to insinuate across various political forums. Though people don't understand me when I make such kind of allegations, or rather such kind of utterances or statements. But from where I sit, as somebody who has been really keenly following Kenya's politics for some time now, I strongly believe that in Kenyan politics, these people you call Raia, Wananchi, these are a people that are very, very unpredictable. Their only predictability is their allegiance to their ethnic kingpin. They can cheat you that they're together with you today, But eventually, when now things, serious business is to be undertaken, they will always identify, or rather they will definitely always identify with their ethnic kingpin. So this is the challenge actually William Ruto is most likely going to face on the mountain. Because right now, some good portion of the residents are telling him they love him. But if you look at these residents, there is no ethnic kingpin or very strong opinion leaders actually acting as a link between them and William Ruto. There is no kind of a link there because our politics is largely based on that ethnic kingpinship. There is no kind of a link that is actually negotiating on their behalf with William Ruto. So I tend to believe that if William Ruto does not change his style of politics on the mountain, he might lose these people. In fact, what I can advise William Ruto today to do now, as for now, he still has some support on the mountain. He can play smart to at least maintain or rather retain a little bit of the support he still currently has on the mountain. And he can only do that by identifying somebody from the mountain now. Let William Ruto brand that person as an alternative kingpin to the mountain. If William Ruto lives in this open field, then most definitely, even the little support he still enjoys on the mountain, I'm seeing him losing that kind of a support. Let him identify somebody from the mountain, let him brand that person, and let William Ruto present that person as an alternative ethnic kingpin, even maybe to Uhuru Kenyatta. In that case, William Ruto might just even succeed, even in a little way, to retain some of the mountain vote. But if he leaves it the way it is, then most definitely, I'm seeing him losing almost all the support he currently enjoys on the mountain. That's a given fact, ladies and gentlemen. Raila on the other side is increasing also because of Uhuru Kenyatta factor. It's widely believed Uhuru Kenyatta is supporting him. I tend to believe that's the reason as to why Raila Molo Odinga is also actually increasing on the mountain. And as time goes by, as we head towards 2022, I'm seeing a very likely possibility of Raila gaining more and more on the mountain as time passes. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did indicate when we were starting, if you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very, very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana.